Hello and good evening, everyone. So we are in the SQL 50 in Leetcode solutions. So we are in the part of advanced select and joins. First problem was being done. So I am in the second one, which is the primary department of each employee. So let us start with this problem. And now what the scenario says is, it is a for your information, it is question number 1789. Okay. And the question is the primary department for each table. Okay, so here is the table. You have employee ID, department ID, and what is a primary flag? It is in varchar. Okay, so now what this thing is saying that the employee ID is the ID of the employee, department ID is the department. The primary flag is an enum of type Y and N. If the flag is Y, the department is the primary department. Okay, as simple as that. If the flag is N, the department is not the primary. Okay. Now, what the question says, employee can belong to multiple departments. When the employee joins other department, they need to decide which department is the primary department. Note that when an employee belongs to any one department, their primary column is N. Okay, write a solution to report all the employees with their primary department. For the employees who belong to one department, report their only department. Okay, so I have to report the primary department, and if anyone is belong to any one of the department, I have to report that one also. So what it is saying is that now here something is given that when employee joins the other department, they need to decide which department is the primary department. Okay, now note that when an employee belongs to one department, their primary column is N. Okay, so if there is only one department assigned to any of the employee and the primary column is N, then I have to select that one also because that need to be considered as a primary department. Okay, so let me go for this example. You have employee IDs of 1, 2, 3, 4, and here the department ID and here is the primary flag. Okay, now let me see the output over here. You see that employee ID 1 is having department ID is 1. Let me check over here how it is going, how it is doing how the logic is being performed. Employee ID 1 is having department ID as 1. So employee ID is this one, and department ID is 1, and you have the primary flag is N. But in question it is told that when the primary flag is Y, we need to select that one. But it is selecting N, selecting this row only because this is the only one department ID is assigned to employee 1. There is no other department ID assigned to employee 1. So this is the sole department, and hence it is the primary department. Over here it is told that note that when an employee belongs to only one department, the primary column is N. Since one is having only one department, that is of 1, it is told as N, and we have to select this one only. So this is the primary department. Okay, so 1 is being then and hence 1 is being selected. Similarly for 2, you see for 2 the department ID is 1 and 2. For 2, these two rows. Okay, it is department ID 1 and 2. Now I have to see that which out of this department 1 and 2, which one is in primary flag, which primary flag is equals to 1. Okay, out of these department IDs. So out of these department IDs, we have one Y and one N. That means this Y, this one. Second row Y, this one. I have to select this one. So for employee ID 2, I have department ID if 1 as a primary flag, primary department. Similarly for 3, you have 3, 3 and N. And I have to see whether any 3 is there or not. Okay, so this is the sole department of employee ID 3. Okay, only one. So I have to select this one. So the employee ID 3 will have a department ID 3 as a primary department. See, in 3 also they have taken 3 as primary. Similarly for 4, you go for 4, we have 3 departments, 2, 3 and 4. Now employee ID 4 is having a primary department of 3. Okay, so it is taking 4 and 3. Okay, over here you see 4 and 3. So like this way the logic will work. Okay, the primary department of employee ID is 1, so it is the explanation has been given over here. Okay, so this is what the logic will work like this. Now let us give you an exposure on how the logic will work in MySQL and how I will work on this. I will just what my solution will be. I will just consider the employee IDs having a primary flag of Y. So whenever there is Y, I will consider primary employee ID and department ID. It is given from the question. Now the twist comes is when I will how I will select the employee ID is whose primary flag is in, and the employee and the department is the sole department ID, means only one department ID is there, like employee ID 1, or you can say for employee ID 3. Okay, they have only one department and the primary flag is in. So what I will do is I will use a condition of or. Okay, I will use where clause where primary flag is equals to 1, and also I will include the employee IDs where where the count of employee ID is equals to 1. So where the count of employee ID is equals to 1, I will take that employee ID and department ID irrespective of the flag. Okay, so I will merge these two conditions into one. Okay, so let me see how it works. So first I will go for select. What I need to select is employee ID and department ID. From employee table, now what I will do from the first statement, where primary flag is equals to y. Okay, this is the one. This is the first condition. Okay, I will take the primary flag where it is saying is y. I will take that employee ID and department ID. It's as simple as that. Now I will use an or statement over here. Or employee ID, and use the subquery in. I will select that employee ID from select employee ID from employee where no, I will not use where employee ID group by employee ID. Now on group by employee ID, I will use the condition of having. Right in the next line, having count is equals to 1. I think this condition is okay and you are getting it. Okay, or employee ID, for the employee ID where I will use this one from, it will select the employee IDs from this statement, from this query, having, it will group by the employee IDs, and on top of it, it will search for count of equals to 1, count of employee ID is equals to 1, and that employee ID is going to is the main employee ID from where the department ID will be employee ID, department will be selected. Okay, so from primary flag y or employee ID. Okay, fine. Now I will use ordered by. I think ordered by is given. Ordered by. Okay, return the table in any order. You can write an order by or not also. Nothing is okay. I am giving ordered by. Okay, run the problem now. Accepted. Okay, see, let me submit the test cases now. Okay, accepted. So I think the solution is clear to everyone, because this is the main thing, is using the condition of or. Okay, so on the first case, it will take the primary flag is 1, And the second case, it will take only the employee IDs whose count is equals to 1 from this statement, or employee ID is from this statement. Okay, so as a whole, it will take whatever the question it is asking. It will take the y values and also take the n who is having the count of 1 for employee ID. Okay, so in this way we write this query, and that's the solution for it. And this is for the question number 1789, primary department of which employees. Okay, so that's all for today, and we'll see in the next session on next question of SQL 50. Okay, till then, take care, bye.